So today I'm very excited. I think we're starting to get a cool little thing going now. So one as I'm sure that some of you may know, um, I've been having a lot of trouble with these Captain Hook decks, and I think one of the biggest problems has been I I hate the order of the cards. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I hate how it might ask me like a more fundamental question after the detailed question comes up, kind of forcing me to look up the basic question. And then I find out about the basic question later, and it's pretty like easy to me. So it reduces the amount of time later, but it makes the amount of time for like that I take on the first exposure much longer. So last night, what I did is I made an add-on, or I had AI make an add-on, better said. And what the add-on does is it allows me to select one of the subdecks that I have and organize it by topic and organize those topics. So it's both intra and inter like organized. So let's say let's say you needed to learn about like force, like it's gonna try to organize it as best as it could so that force would come something before like power, for example. Like it's not gonna put one before the other. Hopefully, like it might, you see, like it might, because at the end of the day it is still AI, and I put it to use like one of the free APIs because I didn't want to have to pay for it. So yeah, and I'm gonna be using it for pretty much every sub deck that's here. So um yeah, we just pretty much need to we can do it like that. And also we've had this Pomodoro thing there for the longest time, and you guys have definitely noticed that there are times within a card that I tend to space out. Easiest way to fix that, give myself a break, give myself something to look forward to. Okay, I have 25 minutes. Okay, I just need to look forward to this, and then I take a break. I can recover in those 5 minutes, and then, but I didn't know what I wanted to do in those 5 minutes is the problem. What can I do on stream that isn't like, it's not like too boring, or like, I don't know, like something that something that's a happy medium. So what we're gonna be doing today, I'm gonna bring the Pomodoro method, the not the Pomodoro method, but like the Pomodoro timer. I'm gonna bring it further up, so it's gonna be right above. It should be like right above my face cam, or I can put it over here actually. Uh, and so you guys are now able to see it, and basically once that timer goes out, then we can go and do like the fun thing. But I do want to start today's stream off in a more like fun way. You guys can see kind of what we're going to be doing. I want to do like the New York Times games. If we're literally on a stream for so long, and this doesn't apply to streams where we're just watching a video, but if we're on a stream like studying for a really long time, I want it to be like enjoyable. So, and not just like you sitting through like 3 hours straight of content. Like at least it's like interleaved like other kind of educational content at the same time, not because it's like Wordle or Worldle, or I might do Sporkle quizzes, like on the flags and the countries. Like I don't know, I want to become a fanatic on that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing. Um, so yeah, we're actually gonna start off the stream with hmm, I kind of want to do connections. Let's do connections first. I'm gonna share my screen to I'm gonna share my stream to or my screen to the crossword. All right, cool. So uh so we're not gonna do the crossword. We can do Wordle, connections, Sudoku. Okay, we're definitely not doing Sudoku, but um, let's do let's do the These are the connections. Let's just connections gives us a little like okay. All right. So um, we could like warm up too. Uh, hot drink, cool beans. Okay. So cool beans, cold shoulder. Uh, hot drink and warm fuzzies. Is this like is this something have to do with like all the temperatures? This might be the trick, but we're gonna try it. Damn. Okay. Felicity, happiness, bliss, and damn. Groovy? I don't want to say groovy. It's like um dirty look, cold shoulder, uh hard time, and a shirt, golf accessory. Bro, what is this? Uh groovy, right on, far out, and cool beans. Like things like a surfer would say. Retro expressions of approval. Okay. uh, okay. Um, dirty. What? What is this? Uh, hard. What? Yeah, I actually have no clue. A dirty look. You give someone a dirty look, and give someone a hard time, give someone the cold shoulders, and give someone the warm fuzzies. Bro, there's no way. Oh, is it give someone the runaround? Oh my god. Yo, I was not expecting that. Okay. I didn't think the runaround was a bad thing, but happiness, gossip, and this one. That's definitely it. Yep. What is gossip? What is the relation to gossip, bro? What things pronounced T might refer to? Gossip, hot drink, and shirt. Bro, there's no way. There's no way I was gonna get that. All right. Well, you see, an interesting, probably like 5 minutes ish. Um, so now I'm going to go and get you guys the boom. Let's see if you guys can hear that. Okay. That is like incredibly loud. I think it's because it's gonna switch over once I go over to Anki. Um, it's like still really loud to me. Okay. Yeah, that's literally what I thought. It just completely stops. Um, Oh, so I can only capture sound from over there. All right. Um, bruh, 1 second. Um, uh, yeah, guys, don't mind, don't mind the 97 million tabs that I just exposed to y'all. It's like I'm literally like I have not closed tabs on this on that window in ages. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, the audio capture is working now, bruh. Yeah, I tell you. Okay, so I don't know if I said this earlier, but today we're gonna be doing something a little different. Day before July 4th, we have 18 minutes before July 4th starts. We are pretty much we're just gonna do MCAT units. Like, why haven't we done this yet? MCAT units. We get these 160 out of the way. We're not gonna do all 160 today, but let's see how fast we can get through them. If we get through them before 1 o'clock, then it's a happy day, bro. And tomorrow, maybe we'll do the same thing. Maybe the day after that. But we need to get through these cards someday. So might as well do them now. Um, I've already done the reorganization thing, so they're like pretty close. Like all the related cards are gonna be close together. Like it should be amazing, fantastic. Like let's get this. Um, all right. SI base units. We can restart this. SI base units length meters. Um, it's definitely meters, bro. Hold up. We call this one. We call this. You know what? You know what we call this one? Suspend. This is a suspended card because I am not. I don't need to know that length is meters. I'm gonna remember that. Like regardless, mass kilograms. You know what this one is also called? Suspend. Because we don't need to review that. That is unnecessary. Time, seconds. Once again, suspend. Actually, we're not going to suspend that one because honestly, I know I can get in my head sometimes. So for this one, I might think it could be any unit of time that I want. So I'll click on easy. Current. Okay, you see now we start getting into the more complicated one. Current. I don't know. Um, current amps. Yeah, I mean, we give ourselves a good on that. It thinks I'm gonna be done in 15 minutes. If I'm done in the next 15 minutes, guys, I promise you, we're doing another 50 cards because ain't no way. We're doing another 50 cards because why would I like let's not hold back on ourselves here. Um in the next 15 minutes, we get like we'll look into how much we actually end up doing. Um if not then like, we'll take it into consideration once we're done here. Um SI base units temperature. This is probably Kelvin, if I had to guess. Yeah, myself a good force, weight, names, that symbol, newtons, N. Okay, I don't know the equivalent of newtons. I think maybe like kilogram per meter second. Oh, kilogram time meter per second squared. I mean, I could have figured it out, but I would have needed to go through the math in my head. Um, energy, work, heat, symbol. 'Cause look, these color codes, they don't even make sense. Like, why is it the case that this is again and this is hard? Like it doesn't like why was this one the lightest? I don't know. Energy, work, heat, symbol name. Um Joules, J. Energy work heat equivalents. Um, okay, there are like several. Okay, Newton meters. So we have Newton meters, Coulomb seconds, and Watt seconds, or Coulomb volts, Coulomb volts, and Watt seconds. Okay, I don't remember that at all. Energy work heat. Uh, okay. I don't know. Kilogram meters, kilogram meter squared divided by second squared. Force weight equivalents. Um, okay, so newtons is gonna be kilogram meter per second squared. Power name symbol. This is gonna be watts. It might be even more watt seconds. Water. This is not water. There's no way it's water, right? It's not water. Definitely not water. I'm honestly, I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna put it. It's watts, bro. I'm not. I'm actually not. So I actually also did add in the function in the add-on. Um, if I get requests for it later on, I can also provide the add-on, but it really didn't take that much to integrate. To be honest, they literally gave me all the instructions. But um, yeah, I also added in the functionality that it can check the validity of the card that I'm looking at, so I don't need to go and like put it into an AI and have it do all that for me. Um, okay. I did get that right. Energy work heat. So joules is uh uh Newton meters. Damn, Newton meters, Coulomb volt, watt seconds. Okay, so this is joules. Joules is gonna be. Didn't we? What? I'm kind of confused. I got confused there. Um, you see, now we're moving. Now we're moving into 12:30. It no longer believes in me. It's lost faith. Power equivalent. This is um joules per second. Joules per second and volt amps. SI base equivalent. Um, oh, it kind of tells me in the question. I didn't realize that. So power. Yeah, I definitely don't know this. What? What? Bruh. It didn't give me the same card, so I clicked again automatically, thinking that it was gonna give me the same thing. Um, I don't know. Kilogram times meter squared divided by s to the third. Energy, work, heat, SI base unit equivalents. So joules, the equivalent for joules, um, is kilogram. I don't know, meter squared per second squared. So if we know that, let's try to like write this out. We know that joules is going to be equal to, it's equal to like Newton times meters. And we know that newtons is equal to mass times acceleration. We know that acceleration is going to be meters per second squared, and mass is going to be kg. So all we have to remember is kg, m, s squared, and then another m. Okay, joules. And joules can also be brought into Coulomb volts. I'm just testing myself on the other part at this point. Coulomb volts, and I don't remember the other one. We'll see it when we get back. Power equivalent. Um, joules per second. Joules per second or volt amps. Uh, so joules is gonna be Nm, like we said. Coulomb volts, and watts, watt seconds. Power SI base unit equivalent. Um, I never expected this to be too easy now. Like, I mean, like I thought maybe, give me the time, but I never expected this to be the easiest thing in the world. Or else I would have said, let me do the whole 150. Um, Power SI base unit equivalent. Um, all right, guys, give me 1 second. Cause okay. Um, all right. Let me pause. I'll pause the timer on the Pomodoro, and I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. Oh my god. I thought that I was unmuted. I've been talking this whole time. I thought I was unmuted. I was hearing myself because I turned on monitoring by accident, shaking my head. All right. So, uh, mm, eventually, I think the 5 minute thing is gonna evolve. I'm telling you, it's gonna evolve. We're gonna take this everywhere. Like, I don't know. Like, we gonna learn some stuff in those 5 minutes every day. 5 minutes of just some random knowledge. We gonna learn it, bro. We by the end of this MCAT, we gonna be able to name exactly where, I don't know, where every city in the world is. I don't know, something crazy. You know, got to be 1% better every day. So energy. Okay, so Newton meters. I actually did get this right, surprisingly, but I'm gonna give myself again just so that I'm 100% sure that I actually got that. Force, weight. It's gonna be Newton's N. You move that on to next day. Current is gonna be amps. Temperature is gonna be Kelvin. Joules, J. Power, watts. These are literally the hard. This is literally the hard part. SI base unit equivalent. Um, so power is gonna be in watts, which is gonna be joules per second. So kg meters squared divided by seconds cubed. Okay, we got that. Power equivalent. Um, it's gonna be the equivalents to power. Like, we genuinely need to remember these. So we're gonna have kg. No, 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 no. We're gonna power is watts, so it's gonna be joule seconds. It's gonna be um, it's joules per second, and P is equal to P. If P is equal to IV, then it's gonna be amps. Um, amps times voltage. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, perfect. That's what we like to see. Energy, work, heat equivalents. It's gonna be um okay. So energy, work, heat. So this is gonna be joules. The equivalents are gonna be Newton meters. Newton meters. Well, I don't wanna. I don't actually want. Newton meters. It's gonna be watt seconds, right? And then it's gonna be coulomb volts. And they'll probably understand later why it's coulomb volts, because I don't know the base units for coulombs or volts yet. So okay, okay. Pressure symbol slash unit. Pressure is I mean, it could be PSI, but it could be ATM, but it could be. I think there's too many pressures, bro. What is it, bro? PA, right? Yeah. Um. Uh, energy. This is gonna be joules, and joules are gonna be kg kg m squared kg m squared divided by second squared. That was still a little hard. Pressure equivalence is gonna be newtons. Uh, newtons per. Uh, it could be. It's newtons per meter squared. Realistically, yeah, because it's force divided by area. Um, force weight is gonna be newtons, and newtons is gonna be uh is this just the SI base equivalent or whatever? How can I forget this? It's like the base one. Kg m divided by second squared. Yeah, you see, this one, like I said, we need um we need it to be consistent. Um, Pressure symbol is gonna be pascals or PA. SI base unit equivalence. Okay, so it's gonna be newtons divided by meters squared. Wait, what? Wait, what? Kg. Oh, I forgot to break down newtons. Oops. Okay. Frequency. Damn. What is the unit for frequency? Oh, hertz. Uh, Frequency equivalence is literally 1 divided by seconds. I think it's literally the exact same. That literally changed nothing. That's like telling me, oh, what's another way to say 1 divided by seconds? Suspend that shit. Suspend it. Suspend it. Speed of light symbol, C. We suspend that too because, like, speed of light units, meter per second squared. Meters per second. What is wrong with me? I low key don't even want to suspend this one just for getting that wrong. I'm gonna clean it easy. I'm not gonna suspend it. Um, it's 3 times 10 to the eighth, bro. Not exactly, to be honest, but hey, man. SI base equivalence is gonna be, if it's newtons divided by meter, then it's gonna be kg. Uh, kg divided by m times second squared. Yeah, because originally it would be kg. Newtons is kg m divided by second squared. So if you're doing divided by m squared, then you bring that m to the denominator. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a heart on that. SI base unit equivalent. If power is watts and watts is joules per second, then it's gonna be kg m squared divided by seconds to the third. Power equivalent. Um, uh, if we have Sorry. You see, I'm just like starting to. I was starting to lag out, so we desperately needed that 5 minute break. All right, 5 minute timer's on. Um, we are going to switch the screen capture to switch the screen capture to Google Chrome. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back. Let's try. Let's try the Wordle. We're gonna actually try to get this in as little tries as possible, so that it actually takes up like the full like 5 minutes. So we do it. We do a. I like a little. I like a little irate. That's my. A lot of people like doing the irate sound glyph method. I know it's very basic. Um, what if I just only allow myself one of them per day? So, okay, so it can't. It could be like something like that. Like, yo, what if we did a daily? What if you did a daily? Let's run it. Damn. Um. Okay, so we know it's not like that. So the A could come first. X. It can't be like that. But it can't be. It can't be AI. It could be X I X A. Um. Uh. I don't know if it can end in anything except for the N. I don't think. Right? Like, what if it's like a starts with an I type of thing, an A, and then it's like I don't know. Uh, is that possible? Damn, I thought I had it with like anvil. I was gonna say like anvil, something like that. But V is just too like it's like too mythical of a pull. Uh, um, all right. We have 1 minute 50 left to figure this out. Um, uh, um, I just want to try. I'm just gonna run an anvil, bro. Yo, where the hell is the A and the I? Where the hell are they? Okay, so X I X A. So I was right with the structure. I just need to figure out what is the unless the I is in the last place. That's like impossible. We have 27 seconds. What could this possibly end in? We literally have like, okay, it's pretty much time, but just, bro, what is this? Okay, I don't even know why I did that. It's not, the I isn't there. What is this, bro? What is it? Pizza? Yo, yo, yo. I was, yo, oh my God. That's not even what I was going for. All right. Um, let me let me go back to the Anki. Um, all right. Power equivalent. So we're gonna do um uh damn still. Okay. So I just spaced out for like 30 minutes. Power, the equivalent is gonna be uh it's joules per second. Well, I guess joules per second is one of them. Joules per second, yeah, joules per second, watts seconds, right? And then uh P is equal to IV, so it's gonna be amps volts. Damn, it's not watt seconds. Damn. Okay, I just need to break down watt seconds. So watts we know is joules per second. Joules, joules per second, right? Which is gonna break into uh, kg times meter squared divided by second squared. If you divide it by that, then it's gonna be seconds cubed. And then if you multiply by seconds, it's literally just back to joules. So joules equivalent, that's why joules equivalent is watt seconds. Because you're just adding the seconds back. I don't know. You definitely need, this is something that you definitely learn by like practice. Like practice would help a lot right now. Um, energy, work, heat. Um, this is gonna be joules. Joules does, once again, we just established it's watt seconds. Joules is also not Newton meters, and it's also Coulomb volts. Okay. Uh, so we just said it's gonna be kg meters squared divided by seconds squared. This is gonna be um, newtons per meter squared. Hertz. Uh, SI base units are gonna be, if it's kg divided by meter squared, it's gonna be kg divided by uh, meters times seconds squared. Pascals. Force weight is going to be This is newtons. Newtons is going to be kg times meter per second squared. Frequency, hertz is 1 divided by s. Power, SI base unit equivalent. Um, this is gonna be uh, mm, if power is watts or joules per second, then it's gonna be times kg times m squared divided by s cubed. Power its equivalent is it's gonna be joules per second and amps times volts. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Q. Oh damn. Yeah. I think some people might. Yo, whoever was writing this, they must have been in a rush, bro. I'm telling you. Why does it say that? I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that, bro. Um, electric charge or quantity of electricity equivalents. Um, electric charge or quantity of electricity. Um, so we know that that was Coulomb. Uh, I don't remember the. Oh, cause it's current Coulomb. Like, hold up. Okay. I don't know if I remember Coulomb being I times T, but what the hell is F? What the hell is F? What is F? F. What is F? See, sometimes the order fails a little bit, but you see what I'm saying? Uh, uh, I have no clue. This is coulombs. I got that now. Um, okay, so if we know that coulombs, we know that coulombs is equal to amps times seconds. We didn't even know what amps is first. I don't know what amps is, so I can't really break it down. Bro, bro, that is the base. Are you serious? Okay, bro. Voltage, electron potential difference, electromotive force. It's volts. Are you serious? The equivalent. Um. Well, I know that V. I remember that V is equal to I R, and R was in terms of ohms. So it would be A times. I don't remember how to. Yeah, yeah. That's a terrible drawing of ohms. How do you draw ohms again? I look and forgot ohms. Uh. Oh right. Yeah. So. Uh. Yeah. That's the only equivalent that I come up with. Watts divided by amps. What? What? Watts divided by amps? And joules divided by coulombs. Yeah, bro. Watts divided by amps. Yeah, these physics questions are gonna cook me. I'm telling you, bro. Even with this knowledge, I still think I'm cooked. Um, Electric charge, bro. Bro, use the same base for all of them, bro. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. If we know it's coulombs, it's definitely amp seconds. But what is the second one? I don't remember it. F times V. SI base. It's S times A. Remember that at least. Um, it's something weird like watts divided by amps. Oh, brother. Oh my god. It said SI base. I didn't peep it with a new card. SI base unit equivalents. Um, SI base unit equivalent. So it's gonna be if it's newtons per meter squared, it's gonna be kg divided by m times seconds squared. The equivalent is gonna be um, watts watts per amp and joules per coulomb. Okay. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Yo, let me see what's coming up. Let me see what's coming. What cards are coming up still, because that way I can know what kind of trouble I'm about to I'm about to run into. Oh, F is farad for capacitance. I totally forgot about capacitance. Bro. Okay. I feel like it is going at a. I feel like it is organized pretty well. I'm like, okay. Some of these cards, the cards towards the end are a lot easier. The last maybe the last like 9 cards or 10 cards are like easy. So we can pretty much like zoom through those. Electric charge um or quantity of electricity. We might skip over this next break, even though I might zone out a little bit, but we might skip over the next break. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Uh it's gonna be if okay, so coulombs is I don't remember, bro. Amp seconds. trying to think. It might be S times. Is it? It's not S times A, bro. What? What? That's like, I don't know, bro. That probably is watts divided by. That's like what? I think that is watts divided by amps. Yeah, literally watts divided by amps. Okay. Energy, work, heat. um. So joules is gonna be um. Joules is Newton meters, watts, watts seconds, and and one more. I think it's Coulomb volts. All right, hertz. Pressure is gonna be kg. Wait, hold up, hold up, 1 second. It's gonna be Newton divided by meters squared. You don't wanna. I don't wanna mess that up. Energy, energy, work, heat. Uh, so joules, joules are gonna be uh kg, kg meters squared divided by second squared. It's gonna so coulombs is gonna be um, bro. Once again, I don't know, bro. S times A or F times V. I think coulombs. Um, yeah, I was right. Q, which is electric charge, is gonna be equal to like the capacitance times the voltage, which is where this comes from. But Q must also be equal to I times a change in time, right? Yeah, okay. Voltage is I don't even remember what voltage. It's watts per amps and what? If it's watts per amps, if V, I don't know what ohms is, so I can't do it. I can't do what I want to do. No, no, no. I accidentally clicked hard. Um Joules divided by coulombs. Okay. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Um, you just need to run it back, bro. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Um, um, so if Q is equal, well, it's just A times S. Power equivalent is gonna be, if power is gonna be watts, then it's gonna be joules joules per second, and this is the weird one. P is equal to IV, so A times voltage. Okay. I did give myself a good before. That was kind of hard though. I don't know. I might have to give myself again, bro. Electric charge is coulombs, so it's C. Electric charge, a quantity of electricity. So Q is going to be equal to CV and also IT. So A times S. Voltage, electrical potential difference, electromotive force. Um, uh, Voltage, electrical potential difference. Um, so I know that V is going to be equal to watts per amp, right? And watts we know is going to be joules per second. So it's going to be kg. It's going to be kg times meters squared over seconds cubed times amps. Volts. Voltage, electrical potential. Um, so we know that volts are gonna be watts over amps and joules over coulombs. Pressures, SI base unit equivalents. Um, if this is gonna be newtons divided by meters squared, so it's gonna be kg. It's gonna be kg divided by meters seconds squared. Electrical resistance is ohms, but don't. Electrical resistance equivalence. I'm gonna give myself an easy on that. Electrical resistance is ohms, and its equivalents are um. Well, I know that if I know that V is equal to IR, right? I can't give the SI base equivalent, but I can at least say that R is going to be equal to volts over amps. I can at least say that. 1 per S, whatever S is. S. A mysterious S. What is that? Let's see. The S has to come up somewhere, right? Oh, it's conductance. Siemens. Siemens? I don't know, bro. Hold up. Let's all hear it together.
Siemens.
Siemens. Okay. Siemens. Okay. Um. All right. We can do it again. So if this is gonna be equal to watts over amps or power over I, um, we know that or is that volts? Damn it. S times amps. Okay, so Q is gonna be equal to amps times seconds, aka IT. Um, but it's also gonna be equal to CB. CV as in capacitance. Yeah. All right. Um, I have no clue, bro. Well, I know that it's gonna be V divided by A, and also 1 over S. I'm surprised I remember that. What, bro? SI base unit equivalents. Um, Electric charge. So it's gonna be S times A. Um, Volts is gonna be um volts volts is watts divided by amps. Volts is watts divided by amps or joules divided by uh, coulombs. So um, this is gonna be kg kg times m squared s cubed times a. Electric charge or quantity of electricity. Um, is gonna be uh, Q. It's gonna be equal to amp seconds or C times V. Voltage, electrical potential difference, electromotive force equivalent. Um, the other reason why we can't do no 150 is too many units starting to get into my head, man. Um, this is um, bro. Oh my god. Volts is gonna be equal to I don't know, bro. Is it I don't know, bro. Watts divided by amps and joule coulombs. Power equivalent is gonna be um is gonna be joules per second, and uh I think it's IV, so A times V. Electrical resistance is um we know that electrical resistance is gonna be V divided by A. that V is amps. You know that V, its equivalent is gonna be, uh, I think V is equal to watts per amp. V is equal to watts per amp, right? Then the electrical resistance should be equal to kg times meters squared seconds cubed amps squared. That is an absolute banger. Yes, sir. Okay. Voltage is going to be, we know this is going to be joules per coulomb as well as watts per amp. Electrical resistance equivalence is, electrical resistance is going to be, uh, V divided by A, or 1 over Siemens. Okay, so if Q is going to be equal to C, or capacitance, which is F, times V, and it's also going to be equal to I times T. Its SI base equivalent is going to be A times S. Conductance is going to be farads. Oh no, bro. Oh, oh my god, that's capacitance, bro. Conductance is so this, you see, this is where it gets a little confusing, because if we just found out the resistance is going to be equal to 1 over the Siemens, and we've also found out that, so I guess we can kind of just like switch these. It's going to be 1 over resistance at least, but what is the other one? Conductance. So S is also equal to I divided by V. Okay. Electrical conductance. Okay. Well, we just figured out that S is going to be equal to I divided by V, right? So that means that S, all we're going to do, right? If volts, we know is watts, is we know, V we know is watts over amps. But what we can do is we can just invert it and put it like that. So instead of dividing by V, you're multiplying by A times W, or A divided by W, and then you multiply that by A, so that A actually ends up in the numerator. So what we end up doing is everything, instead of doing this, we can do kg meters squared seconds cubed, and then this is going to be A cubed as well. sir. Okay. Siemens. Electrical charge or quantity of charge. So Q is going to be equal to farads times voltage. And it's also going to be equal to A times S. Conductance is going to be 1 over, as well as I over V. Yeah, same thing. I as in current, which is A divided by V. Electrical capacitance name slash symbol. Um, it's gonna be capacitance is farads. Um, okay. I think Loki we might we might skip this last break too. We did two breaks. I just want to keep going because I know that we're close to the part where it starts getting faster, so I don't want to stop here. Electrical capacitance is gonna be, well, we know already that Q is equal to CV. So that means that C must be equal to V over Q, which means it's equal to V, technically, it's equal to V over C in terms of its units, V over C. And it's also, what else? What else can we think of? Uh, nah, I think that's it. That's all I remember. Oh man, what? C divided by V. Is that right? What? How could it possibly be C divided by V? Oh, it is C divided by V. I don't know how I even got to that answer. Um, Capacitance. So C is equal to C is equal to T over resistance. What? 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 Is that is that genuinely an accurate formula? Okay. So it depends on the formula. Not necessarily. It's supposed to be like the time constant, and it's supposed to be for like an RC circuit. Like it's like a very specific use case. Okay, so we have C divided by V and time constant divided by resistance. Okay. Um, SI base unit equivalence. So if you know that resistance is equal to resistance is equal V if V is equal to I R and resistance is equal to V divided by A, which means that it's gonna be oh wait, yeah, no, I'm right. Um, which means it's gonna be uh and we know that volts is gonna be watts divided by A squared. So that's gonna be watts divided by A squared. And watts is going to be kg times m squared divided by seconds cubed, which would just leave the a squared in the denominator. Okay, electrical resistance, we're going to have V divided by A and 1 over Siemens. SI base unit equivalent, we just did that. Voltage is like watts over amps, so it's going to be kg times m squared divided by s cubed times amps. Electrical conductance, conductance is going to be it's just 1 over ohms, and if it's 1 over ohms, we're just going to do the equivalence first. It's 1 over ohms, and what do we know the resistance formulas to be? Uh, I mean, I feel like we can calculate it. Like we can get there. Oh man, I should have tried to get there. Damn. Okay. Electrical capacitance. Um, electrical capacitance. Uh, every time I do the math, I should kind of like reinforce it, and like hopefully it just becomes instinctual. Capacitance C. C is gonna be equal. If you know that Q is equal to CV, then we should know that C is equal to Q over V, which means it's actually equal to in terms of its units, it's going to be C divided by V. Um, and what is another equivalent? It's like time over resistance. Yeah. Voltage is gonna be watts per amp. It's watts per amp, and um, and joules per coulomb. electric charge or quantity of electricity. So if we know that Q is equal to F times V, or I times T is going to be S times A. Electrical conductance. Um, Inductance is going to be Siemens. It's going to be over 1 over resistance. And resistance is going to be, we just need to look at this formula, V equals IR. And it's going to be V divided by I, which is going to be equal to I divided by V, which means we're going to have A squared divided by watts. And then it's going to be kg m squared s cubed. S cubed is going to be in the numerator, and you just keep the A squared there. You're going to have FV and A times S. No. Um, I really want to say A times S, but A times S. Thank you. Electrical conductance. It's gonna be 1 over resistance, and I don't think I know the other one. Siemens. That's the only one I remember, bro. A divided by V. Conductance is Siemens. Electrical capacitance. It's farads. Electrical capacitance, SI base unit equivalence. So if you know that Q is equal to CV, we know that C is equal to QV, which means we know that that's going to be equal to coulombs per volt. And coulombs is going to be equal to amp times seconds, which leaves you with voltage over amps times seconds. And volts is going to be equal to watts. This is like a serious conversion. Voltage is going to be equal to a volt is equal to a watt amp. So now we're at times seconds, and then a watt is going to be equal to kg m squared, and then this would be s cubed, but instead it's going to be s to the fourth. Damn, you see, that's just like I got it. At what cost though? did get it. I think I'll give myself, I'll give it hard, just because like I don't want to give it, I don't want to make it scale too much. Electrical conductance. Um, conductance is gonna be um. All right, let's take a small break. We'll go do the world though. Um. Uh. Uh. This is. Are you serious? The world is a one guess. It's like the easiest thing, bro. I do not want it to be that easy, bro. Let's see. Play next round. Senegal. Uh, no. I actually have no clue. Is there any? I have no clue, bro. Where is it? I would imagine probably like here. Okay. Uh, no way. It's all the way over here, right? I would say here. Damn. Okay. What direction is the car Senegal from Banjul? I mean, maybe like it's not gonna be straight this way. It's not gonna be down. I think it's more likely to be like closer to north, within 36 degrees. Within 36 degrees, I would say probably like something like this. That is like that realistically is roughly where I would place my bet. Damn, the other side? What? Okay, how far is Benjul from car? Your driving time is 5 hours. It takes 5 hours. Um, it takes 5 hours and 53 minutes to drive there. 5 hours. Um, hmm. I would say, what's the max? Oh, it just adjusts. I thought it was telling me that it's 5 hours. I would assume it would take something like 10 hours realistically, at least. Then 169, really? It's a 12-minute flight. That's crazy. It takes 2 hours to drive there. Um, uh, it's not there's no way it's this one or this one. to destroy the political union known as the this one is just what really uh this one. I just needed to pick the one that has something with water. Uh, uh, what is this picture, bro? Um, I don't know. That was the last option. I'm not gonna lie, I was never gonna pick that. I was never gonna pick that at all. The national emblem. Most of the time, you can tell by the text on it. Um, this one literally says El Salvador, bro. Uh, it's probably this one. Oh, it this one. Damn. Uh, it this one. No, there's still more. Yeah, I give up, bro. I don't know, bro. I think. Damn, they have a lot of questions, bro. I don't know what GDP is, so please don't judge me, bro. I don't know what higher numbers indicate. What is the estimated population? Damn. Uh, damn, I'm doing terrible. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to our Anki. Um, electrical conductance. Um, we were doing so good. Electrical conductance. That's gonna be conductance. It's gonna be 1/R, and if R, if R, if V is equal to IR and R is equal to VI, then conductance is equal to IV, or A divided by V. I, bro, did I not? Oh, capacitance. I was about to say, um, if Q is equal to F times V, then this is gonna be equal to CV, right? Um, and CV and time divided by resistance. Um, uh, Please tell me I pressed good last time. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is gonna be, and this is V over A, right? It's gonna be uh kg times m squared divided by s cubed times A. This is the problem when you try skipping this step too early, bro. I'm gonna give myself hard because I know I could have gotten it, but electrical resistance is gonna be 1 over Siemens and A over V. Bro, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna do hard again. I understand I got it wrong, but I'm gonna do hard again. I'm not getting it wrong. I'm getting it wrong for trying to use memory instead of just literally mapping it out. Capacitance is capacitance is gonna be Q. Is okay, so it's just gonna be C over V, right? Or time over resistance. Um, AKA S. Okay. We know that resistance is gonna be equal to. So we have V equals IR. So we know this is gonna be equal to um V divided by I. So that's just gonna be V and then A times S. And voltage is gonna be voltage is already gonna be watts over amps, right? So it's gonna be kg times m squared divided by s cubed times amps, right? Times amps times seconds. So it's gonna be amps amps squared, and s to the fourth, and m squared. There we go. Electrical conductance is going to be 1 over the resistance, and if V is equal to I R, then it's going to be over A. So this is going to be A over V. Yo, if I do this one more time, bro. Okay, so I said it's going to be A over V, right? Which means it's going to be voltage is already going to be the same thing as V is going to be the same thing as watts over amps. So it's going to be kg m squared um, divided by seconds cubed a squared. But the bottom part is the part that's actually going on top. Thank you. Magnetic field strength, Tesla. Magnetic field strength equivalence. Voltage, bro. I'm about to stop this right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm about to stop this right here. I'm about to bury these for tomorrow so that I can at least try to remember them, to grasp the ones that I have. Because if it asks me for the SI base for this too, um, what even is this? What is that? Do they ask me about that? Are they gonna ask me about that soon? I doubt it. No, they're not gonna ask me about WB. Like not right now at least. Maybe in the future of this sub deck, but not here. The problem is the reason why some of it was, I think, disordered or it didn't have everything is because it didn't have you can't ask for too much from like one prompt alone. So I decided to do the sub deck. So it might not have inputted it correctly. Um, okay, so voltage times S over meter squared. Um, WB per area over area. What is WB a unit of? Magnetic flux. Okay. So, and then this is newtons divided by amps times meter. So B is going to be equal to F divided by I times L. Okay. Um, yeah, I can see why physics is a problem, bro. I just don't know how people do it. Like, how do you look at these? Like, imagine being given volts, seconds, and meters, and being like, oh yeah, I have to find the magnetic field. Like, how did you, how did you, how did you come to that conclusion? Like, you know how many things have like meters squared? Like, I feel like we've done that multiple times, where we have a meter squared. How many of the units that we've done so far have had a meter squared? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna remember this, man. Electrical conductance. I was hoping that we can lower it to a point where that's like our only card, so I can at least try to forget or remember. Electrical conductance. Conductance is 1 over R, and since R is V divided by A, this is going to be A divided by V. Electrical capacitance, if Q is equal to CV, this is going to be, this is going to be, rather than going to be C over V, right? And it's also going to be T over R, or seconds over resistance. Magnetic field strength, I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. Volts, volts times second divided by meters squared. Weber per meter squared. And newtons divided by amps, amp meters. Ew, this is crazy. If I had to simplify any one of them, I would definitely simplify this one. This one looks hectic. Electrical resistance is over 1 over Siemens, or V over A, which is going to be kg times meters squared divided by seconds cubed times amps. Damn. I always forget voltage, because voltage is watts per amp. You have to add the other amp too, or multiply the other amp, I guess. But I did get it wrong. I have to mark it wrong. Electrical resistance is 1 over Siemens, and volts over amps. Okay, you see? So I don't even think I know the equivalents yet for me to do this. But It was newtons times amps times meters. Newtons divided by amps times meters. Amp meters. So if newtons are going to be kg times meters per second squared, and its magnetic field strength is just kilogram per second squared. No? Oh, I mean, kilogram per amp second squared. And what is amp seconds? Also, that's also coulombs. Mm, coulombs, coulomb seconds, one might say. Mm. Um, it's gonna be newtons per amp meters. I know that's one of them. Then Webers per area, meters squared. And then volts times, I don't know, probably like seconds, meters squared. Oh my God, yo, I was just making stuff up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised I got that. Electrical resistance is gonna be V over A, which means it's gonna actually be watts over amp squared, which means that it's gonna be kg m squared divided by s cubed a squared. Electrical uh, capacitance is gonna be C over V. Um, C over V or T over resistance, which is equal to S over resistance, which is gonna be resistance is gonna be uh, it's gonna be V or watts A squared. So then we're gonna end up being S to the fourth power times A squared kg m squared. Avogadro's number. Um, 6.23, uh, 6.22, 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms per mole. Bruh, bruh. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. I thought that it was asking me what Avogadro's number was. Avogadro's number is not one per mole, buddy. Hold up, bro. I'm just gonna change that because that's just its unit is not one per mole. It's more like I'm actually gonna clarify this even further. It's atoms per mole. That is the unit. And You see, this is why, what? So apparently, Gemini just gave me an API error. It's currently in high demand. I don't know why. Why everyone wants to use Gemini 2.5 Flash. Like, I'm not seeing the appeal here. Why is suddenly everyone using that? Yeah, I don't know where it got that like unit from, but I'm gonna edit that again because that's not true. Planck's constant is 6.22 6.62 or 6.63 times 10 to the negative 34 uh joules per, I don't know. I want to say joules per second, to be honest with you. Oh my god. Second time in a row that I do this. I need to read a little further into the question. I don't remember. I think it's joules per second. Joule seconds. And since Joule, I know I just read it, but joules are joules are they're Newton meters. Since joules are Newton meters, aka force times displacement, right? Newton meters, and then it's per second. So then it's gonna be kg. It's gonna be kg m squared s squared, and then it's gonna actually turn into s, just normal s. Okay. Avogadro's number is it's gonna be Na or L. Planck's constant is gonna be h. 6.63 times 10 to the negative 34th joule seconds. Um, we're gonna have newtons times seconds per meter squared. Okay. And okay, I think it's working. Um, okay. So I'm gonna have Weber per meter squared. this is actually supposed to be voltage. But, and then we're gonna have a Newton. Mm, I don't know. Meter amp. This is a complete guess, bro. I don't know. I'm just mixing stuff up. Okay, damn. I actually got. Damn, I should have left it. If I would have left the first one, I would have been. I would have been right. It actually was voltage. And then I flipped these. Well, not flipped. I just put it in. I put them in the wrong places. So if it was newtons per A times M, and newtons is kg per second squared. This is gonna be removed and it's gonna be A. The gas constant is like 8. Is R. The symbol is R. The units. The units are like there's like several units. Joules divided by Kelvin times moles. Magnetic field strength. So this is gonna be magnetic field strength. It's gonna be N divided by A times M. Weber per meter squared. Volts times seconds divided by meter squared. It's gonna be uh 8 uh 8 something, 8.8 something, 8.314 joules per Kelvin mole. Celsius to Kelvin, plus 273. Um, Units, joules per Kelvin mole, which basically just translates to uh, kg meter squared second squared Kelvin mole. Electrical resistance 1 over Riemann, and B over A, which basically means watts. It's watts over m squared. So it's kg m squared s cubed a squared. 8.314 joules per Kelvin mole. 1024. I saw it earlier. I'm not like a mathematician or something. Math magician. um, Avogadro's number, units slash base units. Um, um, Let's see. So, um, this is gonna be atoms per mole. Planck's constant units are gonna be uh, joule seconds. Avogadro's number is gonna be 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms per mole. Okay, one more time. So, volts seconds per meter squared, Weber per meter squared, and then newtons per amp, not seconds, amp meters. 6.62 or 63 times 10 to the negative 34th joules per Kelvin mole. Bro. Oh my gosh. Joule seconds. I'm like getting them mixed up now. H. 6.62 times 10 to the negative 34th joule seconds. I've already learned this, so there shouldn't be a problem with it. Avogadro's number, 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms per mole. Oh my god. Yeah. Um, Avogadro's number symbol NaL. Planck's constant is 6.62 or 63 times 10 to the negative 34 joule seconds. Is gonna be R. Gas constant value is 8.314 joules per Kelvin mole. Joules per Kelvin mole. 1024. Magnetic field strength. Um, Magnetic field strength is gonna be V times S over meter squared. It's gonna be Weber per meter squared, and it's gonna be Newton per amp meter. This is gonna be joule seconds. which is the same as uh, kg kgm squared divided by s squared, but then it's gonna be since this is joules per second. Um, bro, let me just write it out, bro. If it's joules seconds, then it's gonna be this is Newton meters. So yeah, kg m squared divided by s. Avogadro's number, the symbol is Na or L. Planck's constant is 6.63, I guess. More like 626 times 10 to the negative 34th joule seconds. 8.314 joules per Kelvin mole. We did it! We did it! Yes, sir. Okay, let's see. So we have now we've completed almost 15% of the deck. Almost 15%. Oh, okay. Um, Now we have um good old Jack Weston is left. Before we end the stream, um, Let's see. Okay, nice. I didn't. That was that one had to be an easy one, bro. Fuck. I thought it couldn't be that because it's like it wasn't Africa as a whole. Where did it say in the last paragraph? Um, you see, because it says accept, but the result, I feel like the result is the reason why it's a bad investment. Damn, why did I switch my answer? I shouldn't have switched my answer. Damn, we did bad again, bro. That's probably what is that like? I got like 3 or 4 wrong. I got 4 wrong, and I changed 2 of my answers to the wrong ones. Damn, bro. All right. Well, it's 2:18. I hope that this stream at least um, was at least a little more interesting. I'm gonna try to continuously do that. Maybe we'll probably start every day with like the connections or something like that. just so we can like zone in, and it might help uh, to just kind of like have a routine, um, and just make the starts of the stream at least entertaining. Um, Obviously, the point here is to study for the MCAT, but I feel like having that little part in the beginning and maybe a couple times throughout, I don't know, it can help to lighten the load. So yeah, I hope everyone has a nice rest of their day, their evening, their afternoon, their night, and anything else that I missed.